Step right up, my Arty friends. It's some mixed media madness today. I didn't fix her camera. She's a little wonky, but that seems right for today. Rude. There we go. I know that's a terrible sound. I apologize. Anyway, yeah, we got the big top here. She's going to remedy that. We're going to go through some options. And my hair looks hot mess crazy. I didn't realize that it was... That's all right. It fits today. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, tappy tappy. Hello, my Arty friends. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Meanwhile, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
There we go. Oh, all right. Thumbsy upsies. That's this thing down here. You know, like, subscribe, do all that YouTubey business that one does. If you're new to the channel, welcome.
See newbies?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at the chat yet.
Okay.
Let's yell off people's names. Hey, Walter. By the way, got your package. Thank you. Paper has been assimilated over there with the... He was so sweet. He followed instructions. Love it when people follow instructions. Put notes on all of them. Very good.
And they have their own little file.
Yes. Also received Cheryl. Oh my god, she sent me one of the notebooks.
Oh, and it's such a cute card.
She's like, "Is that for you?" I'm like, "It has my name on the thing," but it did. The note was to everybody. It was super sweet, and thank you, Cheryl. That's above and beyond. And the funny thing is, I was telling Pete that I was like, I was gonna comment on them on Cheryl's thing and seeing if she wanted to, like, you know, toss one this way, and it's like she just knew. She felt those vibes. Anyway, thanks, Cheryl. You rock. Love it. Very happy, and it came with a pink pen. And I love these pens. I like this brand of pen. Or this style of pen.
Yeah, I hope
the clicky. Yeah.
Hang on to that because if your daughter sees it, it'll be gone.
She didn't, yeah. Okay, I'm going to say hi to everybody. All right. Say hello in the chat. If you're watching in replay, let us know down in the comments. Y'all have been doing a very good job saying that you're a replay or watcher and all the things. And if you have questions, you can leave them there too. We will answer them. And I might even, you know, swing back around and talk about it during a stream. It happens. Okay, there we go. Finally got her back in place.
Where I should be?
Yeah.
Is it
where
sticking up?
Yeah. Well, I got you squared up, sort of. Oh. You're actually a little wonky. I'm looking at the shelves. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm going to say hello, everybody. And then if I remember, I'll rant about that.
I feel like it's doing this.
It is. See? It is doing that. You're so correct. Okay, I'm just going to rant about it right now. When I watch videos of people talking in front of bookcases, let me tell you,
the shelves better be lined up.
It makes me nuts. What I really love, and I think is very smart, is when they do it in a corner of a room. Because then you have the, you know, thing. And this makes sense. That's okay to me. My brain says that's fine. And it can even be a little wonky. But if you are squaring up a shot, then square it up. If there are lines in the thing, square it up. Anyway, that's just my little daily rant. All right. See, that was good because now more people are in there. Maybe I'll just need a little ranty moment. A seminal mind that Sue. Alice goes round. Or Alice goes round. Alice goes nomad. Hello, Alice. my brain's on the circus thing. Got circus going on in here today and lots of coffee because I see, she didn't do it right. And Webb, Anina, Becky, Carrie, Cheryl. She's the bookmaker. Colin, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Cynthia, Darcy, Dana, Deb, Eddie is here. Oop, thing moved. Who else came in and out there? Cynthia Ham, maybe? Deb Brown, Dana, Eddie, Ellen, Estella, Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda, Janice, Jenny, Jennifer, Jim, Carrie, Lizette, Lizanne, Lorraine, Lydia, Margie, Marguerite, Mark Hines, Monkey, Ninian. Well, if you're new, welcome. Hope you hang out and enjoy. Promise circus will start here in just a moment. Panka, Ricky Normeyer, Sandy, Sepha, Suzanne, the Shelley Studio. That's Margot, Tina Schwamberg, and Walter. All right. I think I've said all the things that I wanted to say. I keep feeling like I hear an
Becky's
echo.
here now.
I don't know. Hey, Becky, and hey, Sandy. You know, Pinky Hello Hands, and hey, Deb. All right. Catch you on the replay. I swear I keep hearing an echo, but I don't know if it's just my ear or I don't know.
I think it's your ear because I'm not hearing any echoes at all, and I don't know what would have changed physically in the house to create an echo.
I don't know. It's just weird.
It's your ears.
I think so. Anyway, there we go. All right. Let me go topside, and then you can see the big top from the top.
Yeah.
The circus thing is just humored by that, y'all. Humored. There we go. And the lighting is fabulous today because, the sun is out.
Yeah, and it's
3 o'clock, and we love that.
We love that. Love, love, love. Always look good. Okay, so here's the deal. I have these things. Izzy brought me these, and it was kind of a surreptitious moment that we had last night. She said, I have to be really careful at school because I get these out of the trash, and if
she's trash digging at school.
Trouble. And I said, well, just remember to wash your hands, honey. But I mean, my heart, I couldn't be prouder if she got straight A's on a math test. I mean, honestly.
Trash digging, straight A's on math test.
Come on now. That's my baby. We're going to figure out something to do with these little things.
They're the push pop things.
They're quite interesting. And I don't know yet, but I have a,
They're commenting on the box and how bright and Disney it does look.
Oh, well, not to worry about that. Okay, so I did want you to see it looking like this because I think it's really important that...
I love it. I think it's fabulous, but...
I think it's really important to know that you have options and that even if you have this as an option and you...
Hey, Emma.
Decide at some later date that this just doesn't really fit your personality
or
whatever, then I'm going to show you some ways to change that because this is going to change. It's just way too cheerful. But I must say, those of you who helped me out with my list.
She even commented. She's like, I'm so glad we made the list.
I really am because I just laid them out, fanned them out. Then I could just pluck them out and rip a strip. And, and go.
Pluck and rip and pluck.
Yeah, it was just wonderful. Now, I did go through, and you can see here, made some chartreuse. Now, if I had to do this over again, I would remove this dark turquoise green, phthalo green, whatever it is. I would take that out because
jamming up the vibe.
Well, but now here, if you really think about it, I've tried to place it so it drew your eye around all over the place. Yeah. So I really,
it doesn't bother me.
It's okay. I'm just saying, really think about that and have your values all kind of in the same range. Unless there's some reason that you're doing that.
Hey, now show them. Are you about to show them your cards yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Because maybe one of the things would be is if you're doing something like this, make a little swatch card, and then that way something like that
decide how your colors are playing together.
Yeah.
And how your stars, because that was one of the things that we wanted to do was make sure that we had representations of both sides. Orange background, blue stars. Blue background, orange stars. Yeah.
And
that creates that sense of belongingness, unity, and also the repetition of the stars, very obviously. And
Rhonda's with you. She's down with, browning this out or whatever you're
gonna.
It
really hurts my eyes. Mo, don't look. But I am happy that I had all those different, and it came out to, I didn't use some of them. Some of the yellow ones I didn't use, ended up not using. I went with the brighter yellow rather than the duller. And I don't know if that was a good decision, but anyway, that's the decision I made. 14 different combinations. Ended up with 14 different combinations. So I think that that's quite the thing. Remember to do this. Okay. I have another drink container over here that I wanted to show you that I really think this isn't a good choice. Don't get the 4. Ask for the 2 if you're just order 2 drinks. Number 1, this is way flimsier than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And see this little strip right here? That's going to cause you some issues structurally. And if you were to remove it altogether, you know, I might could go for that, but then I think you're going to miss some structural integrity up here. These are really quite cleverly designed, I must say. And
see, I told you Wingstop.
Yeah,
we like Wingstop.
And anyway, I like this design much better than this one.
I'm gonna tag them on this video.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna tag Wingstop on this video.
Oh yeah,
I did. So Candy was telling me, she's like, you need to let Sharman know that you were talking about him. So I did. I tagged him on that one video where we were talking about the differences in the fancy toilet paper rolls versus the cheap ones.
Yeah, one's from the dollar store.
Yeah.
All right, so I've rolled up my extras. I'm going to give these to Mariah, and she's going to send them.
Don't do it.
Okay.
She was gonna sneeze. Don't do it.
It's going to happen. I mean, it's just at the back there, just, you know, waiting to explode forward. I'll try to muffle it as best I can.
Thank you.
Oh. Now, you might think that little piece right there is something you should throw away.
I don't think we did our intro, did we? Did we do our intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
Did we sing? I didn't remember.
We did. Okay. Pardon.
Okay.
Me. Okay.
Yes.
Now, this is the Costco. This is the
Kirkland brand.
Kirkland brand, well, you know, good stuff. Not
premium one.
Premium, thank you.
Yeah, because they have like kind of 2 levels or whatever.
Now, I will say that the actual toilet paper roll is white, but it's not nearly as sturdy as the Charmin
yeah,
brown one.
there you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, hopefully I got that.
You good?
It's just drainage.
Mm-hmm.
Look here at this star hanging out here.
Oh, you know another great one. Because at one point we did order some dog food, like, you know, pre-ordered it and then picked it up, and they had it in a cool little carrier.
What did we do with that?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I can't believe you even told me about it after you already.
Oh, as soon as it was out of my mouth, I was like, God, that was really dumb.
Kind of like the shell that fell off the shelf.
Well, I wasn't going to talk about that, and then you asked about the little thing. I need some glue. I don't think the glue I have is going to be the proper glue. Might have to research that.
Well, you could do, you know, kintsugi with some gold.
Yeah.
Fancy gold.
Melt down some gold. I don't know. That's a little beyond my skill set. I think that's something you got to like learn how to do.
Neither. Look at these little.
Hey, Dawn.
Wah, wah. Whoop, whoop. Hung up on the gear. Got to move at the same rate of speed here.
Is this like patting your head and rubbing your tummy or whatever?
Right hand, left hand. And they have been kind of squashed, so they're not yet. Yeah, you have to make up for a lot of things. But look at this. All right, I want to talk about
Look at it.
Because somebody was talking about the process of paper mache. And, you know, you learn as you go. When you're paper macheing, if you have a bottom, which, I mean, you know, something sitting
There's
down,
always a bottom.
there almost always is a bottom, unless it's like this and it's a hole in a roll. Anywho, you're going to have to deal with, you know, hanging on to it and putting the stuff on at the same time. Now, why this is really brilliant, and I just stumbled into this. This isn't something, you know, that
the baffling system.
The baffling system, yes, but the system of actually taking care of, putting the stuff on the baffling system. I was looking down the road saying, okay, how am I going to best do this? So what I did, I gessoed all of them because I have learned my lesson there. You put the glue on without the gesso, and it just sucks right into the
Oh,
toilet paper,
yes.
the cardboard.
Yes. Untreated cardboard, chipboard, any kind of that business.
Take the time to gesso it.
Because you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Saves you a lot of agony and angst and whatever later on.
Yeah.
Now, we knew that these we're not going to see the bottoms, right? We did put this on together down here, so we held them together so they stayed in place. I don't want them moving about the cabin once they're in place. But these little jars of Era
are perfect.
Are perfect. They just fit on there like it was made to happen. I did go through and added a hinge to the opposite side so that it wasn't just on the inside here. So I did both sides with a little hinge. This is just a paper hinge. That was just to keep it in place while I was working on it, because it does go a lot faster. I could kind of lift this up and go to the other side, but then I had, both hands so that I could put the brush on, hold it like this, and get my paper and my glue medium down in there without a lot of problems. And fairly, some of them are a little shaky, but you're not going to see the inside of them most likely.
Right.
All right, so you see this, and you see how to do this, and I showed you how to do this. I thought it was bloody marvelous.
Go, Cheryl, since after 3 boxes, now you're telling me this. Hey, we're learning as we go here, too.
And you should share your learning.
Hey, and also, every single box is, obviously, a regular box is a regular box, but, each one has their own kind of problems to solve.
Yeah, they do. And this one, I knew from the outset that I wanted to do the toilet paper roll thing. But now look at that. Isn't that just fab? They just fit right down in there like a glove. And the little middle piece is really important, because that little middle piece is what keeps everybody where they're supposed to be.
Oh, about the prepping, because she went through so much glue.
Oh.
But yes. So the gesso, and let me tell you, we got a little gesso funness coming up, because she ran out of gesso, and I was like, hey, this is perfect time. So we're going to do a big old comparison, because I was like, you know what? We're going to get a little bit of everything. Not everything, but we're going to get
most of the major brands. Okay.
Ones that we're interested in, for sure.
Now, before I seal this, well, and I'm not finished with it, obviously, yet. I want to make sure that I allow it to dry.
Hi, Nima.
A good amount of drying. And I am going to go ahead and put these back on their little fat jars of. The little ones work too, but the bigger ones that are full of paint really do, because you see how it's still kind of sticky?
Yeah, and it's just masking tape that she made the little hinges with. So, because it's not something that's going to have to, it's not going to be moved around a ton.
No, this, once it's in there, it's like, it's not going to be yanked in and out. Well, unless, I spill whatever in there, which, of course, that's always within the range.
Sue would like to know, do you get the salted peanuts from Costco?
I do.
She says the toilet paper rolls fit perfect. She just ripped off the labels off of it, and then it's a pretty silver can.
I happen to have some of those saved down here.
I didn't have to read that comment. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, the last time I couldn't get the cans.
But she's had the can before.
I've got tons of cans, yeah. Here's Hoodies. Dry roasted peanuts is what but they're not nearly as good as the premiums in the tin.
Uh-huh.
I'm just telling you. I really like the crunchiness. The texture of peanuts is
important,
paramount to your total experience.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, now I think I got something else in this one, and then I've got 2 over there that I use for cookies.
Okay.
But this one's not tin; it's
Yeah, but you could cover that.
Cardboard. Oh
yeah,
it would cover great. You wouldn't have to even gesso that baby. Oh,
I think you would. Yeah.
And I could make a lid for it. I could make a decorative lid. Maybe that'll be my next project.
containers. Maybe that's just that just turns into this, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know how I do. That's how I do things.
Mm-hmm.
I just wear myself out on something until I'm ready to.
Or until I'm like, okay, can we be done with this? I mean, if you want me to be sitting over here talking about it.
That's kind of the way. That's kind of the way I did things in my classroom. Also, we would do watercolor for, I don't know, 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, she went through the pistachio thing there for a while too. But
yeah.
Rhonda says she's been addicted to the chili spiced pistachios. Did you get those at Costco?
I tried I haven't tried the chili spice, but I have tried the pepper ones, and they kind of upset my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Just too much pepper.
Too much.
Yeah, I just like the plain ones. I'm very happy that they stopped putting pink crap on them. You know, making the pistachios pink.
Yeah.
All right. Now.
Me too.
Here we go. So. I didn't go to bed till almost 2:30 last night.
I went to bed at like 9, and then I slept pretty well, but I was tired today. I don't know.
Well, anyhow, and then this morning, you know, at that hour when, and I could hear people moving about and whatnot. And I woke up and I thought, you know what I really need to do? Because I've been thinking about, you know, altering the color of said circus tent, yada, yada, because it's just not me. But I did think it was important to go ahead and do it like that for those of you who like happy slappy colors. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying it's not my gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't it.
It doesn't make her overly happy looking at those sorts of things.
I can do it, and I can be happy with it. And I think this would make
But it is not her decor aesthetic.
No. It isn't what I would consider to be my go-to colors.
And here's the thing. If we were to, because someday we're going to have some area where we can display all these boxes and put them together and create vignettes and, you know, fancy things that people come by and look at and go, what are you doing with that? We're like, you're doing it right now. You're looking at it and hopefully you're enjoying it. You should say nice things about those sorts of things
and
when you come across them.
Really nice, we might actually let you touch it.
But anyway, if you throw the big old happy slappy circus in the middle of all the other ones, it's not going to make a lot of sense. It needs its own shelf.
Seriously.
It would be all alone. All by myself. Did you like that?
It's going to holler at you. Not in a good way either. And it's going to be holler rude things.
You don't want the circus all alone. That's sad.
No kidding. Yeah.
Although it could be next to all of my stuff, and it would be perfect.
This is true.
This is true. It would have friends.
It would have friends.
Yeah.
I guess you could put at the end of mine and then begin yours.
Hello, Sonia.
As a transition.
And I did see your messages, and I'm sorry I haven't replied yet. That's just I keep meaning to, and I'm like, but I need to dedicate some time to be able to chit chat back and forth, and I feel rude if I just like
drop it and go.
Right. I don't like doing that. I like being available for a conversation if one needs to be had.
Absolutely. I so agree with that. All right. What we're going to do here is we're going to do some different colors of stuff. And
yes, that's so true.
The thing I really like about acrylic paint, and see, I do these for Izzy because she peels them off when they're all done.
Yeah, that one's not ready.
This one's not ready. She will tell me, Gigi, that's not ready. I don't want to do that one. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've got 6 different cards here. I'm going to remove Izzy's little.
Becky says these cards look like an invitation to a 6-year-old's birthday party. They are perfect. Or to the circus.
Yeah, to the circus.
These are the tester cards.
Tester cards. All right.
Not jester. Tester.
Well, they could be jesters too. I don't really know what color this is, but I do know it's fairly I don't know how they get all mucked up like that.
Oh, no. We have no idea how these
It has plus mediums on. I must have been
all of them.
hurry on that one.
Right, all of them.
I want to try purple. Purple was my go-to here that I originally said, I think that would be a good color to. And now as I watch it dribble down her leg there. That's what happens. That's how this stuff happens.
I'm not saying that, Eddie.
Yes.
Okay, so Lizzie Jean, she's bringing it back to the art here. She wants to know, can you use oil paint on the gel plate? Let me tell you, we have had this discussion before, so I do know a little bit about it because we looked it up and we have information for you. According to one of the gel plate manufacturer's website, yes, you can do it, but you need to get it off of there and do not leave it on there because it can maybe alter the jelliness of the plate. That's not verbatim or anything like that. Like, that's
jelliness.
Yeah, jelliness. That is me putting, my spin on.
Because all oil paint has some sort of oil.
Right. And even if it is natural, it's not something, I think, it's not one that's going to, like, add to. But that was the whole thing about it. Yes, you can do it, but make sure you clean it off of there. That's the long and the short of it.
All right. Well, I'm definitely liking that. And what's kind of cool is I'm hoping that it's going to kind of settle down into some of those little marks on the, because remember this paper towel? It had texture. Okay, I like that. And you can see that is already.
Yeah, it just tones everything down.
Toning stuff. Now, it does punch up the purple a little bit.
That's okay.
But I think that's okay. All right. That's a good one.
I'm
just going to go ahead and go the whole hog here. And this is kind of interesting because I did this on...
yeah, what's happening there?
Well, it's where the glue.
Oh, I was like...
So, I didn't do the whole thing, so you've got...
But you can see how she glues.
I'm a very prolific gluer.
She goes above and beyond.
Well, I just think that's just really interesting. All right, that's a good one. That one over there. Rinse our brush out.
Maybe you should have saved that one for last.
Oh, you think?
I don't know.
I don't think it matters a diddly squat bit of difference here. But I am going to try to keep it from cross-contaminating each other.
I do feel like we're a little
As soon as I said that, it was
wonky.
like, seriously.
I'm going to fix this a little bit.
Oh, the camera?
I am. That's going to be too much. Moving the little ball thing is harder than one thing. Here we go.
Okay. Wow, I feel so much better now. I don't know.
It's still a little.
All right, let's go with something really browny.
See, I sit down and then I can really see it, but then when I stand up, it's harder to see the. Yeah. But then I can tell.
I'm going to try to start being a little neater with mine. But I get in a hurry and I'm excited about stuff and I just slap the lid back on it. And
yeah, that's how it happens.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Excess water. Ah, yeah. Now, I just did these this morning, so the cards are still ever so slightly wet still with the medium.
Yeah.
And the thing is if you get too much on there and you don't like it, then you can just
yeah, give it a little wipe.
Dab it a bit.
That would. I don't like this.
What?
I don't like this one. This is not mine.
This, you don't like this one?
No.
Well, I've got to finish it out.
Well, I know that, yeah.
But we might add something else if we see if we can perk it up a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we're tweaking stuff today.
Yeah, I'm just
This is tweak it day. Okay, this looks. What was it? Somebody said.
It looks like it was on the road
a couple times and been over the road. Okay, this one looks like it might have been flying around in a dirt storm in West Texas and
road art.
Yeah, road art. I don't know. I kind of like it. I really do because I like how.
Of course you do.
Surprise! Okay, we're gonna let this dry, and we will readdress it and see if we like it as much.
Yeah.
In a little while, as we do now.
We'll be back to that.
I just love this. I'm so glad I thought of this.
She came down very happy this morning, letting me know what was going on.
Well, we must try the green. Now this green, oh dear, I don't want to confuse people. Now I know I should get a clean one, but I don't really know where the clean ones are. Sort of don't know where the clean ones are. I could use the one, and see, these are all at the point where they're just about ready for Izzy to peel them. No, I think I've used them all up. Okay, I don't want to use my peanut one because I don't really like eating paint.
Yeah, don't eat the paint.
Oh, look at that. Boy, that's nice.
And this is another, mixture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll say I like this better than the last one.
Oh, clean out mix. I don't know if this has any product in it. That's
well, it has leftovers.
It has residuals.
There are things residing in there.
Unknown. It hasn't started smelling bad yet, so I think the bacterial content is somewhat.
That's good.
I know y'all were worried about that.
We like to give y'all updates on the way things smell. It's important. Oh, bye, Walter. Thanks for hanging.
Hi, Walter.
He's going to come back and watch replay. He's got things to do.
Oh, I understand.
Like work.
Oh.
Some people got to work.
Bummer.
Mo loves this one.
Hey,
I like this one better than the last one. Purple's still my favorite, but
Put these over here so they don't cross-contaminate,
Yeah.
Marry up and...
Yeah, I mean, this is real official testing. We don't want any cross-contamination. That'd be a real shame.
Absolutely.
We're very stringent about our,
wiper
things
nose
here. Being artist
over here.
Studio.
All right. Well, if I were really, I would go ahead and go with, some of the pink or whatever, but I'm not going to do that.
No, that. I think that seems counterproductive.
We're trying to, ease that out.
Yeah. Obliterate it, if at all possible.
All right. I'm trying to get this dang thing to turn.
I am worried about that.
I am worried too. Okay, I have an X through that. This is low cracing transparent red iron oxide.
I love this. This is like a circus celebration of all things altering.
Altering.
Uh-huh.
Now this is with the GAC 800.
Yeah.
Low cracing. I underlined low twice.
Mm-hmm. It must be true.
What or whatever reason. Well, I'll tell you what, that old stuff. I'm glad I'm
Anthony.
dabbing here. Well, it certainly takes care of the blue.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind that. I don't love it. It one makes me like, meh. And I actually kind of thought this was the way that it was gonna go, but I don't think this is. really what it does, it really emphasizes the pieces you
didn't want like the,
right.
that. Okay, well, we're gonna
because it makes those like, hey,
howdy howdy, look at me.
By the way, Eddie did a box video. Actually, there's a bonus little, build in there too. If you haven't watched that, you should. He's getting ready for the hashtag mixed media. What is it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look at it here. Mixed Media March 25. Folks are getting ready.
Well, I'm kind of careful with adding the white everywhere, because when I add the white everywhere, you know what is going to happen. I'm going to lose my transparency.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So we're just going to, but I think that sort of worked. And I can just come through and hit, and I mean, I can do that with any of my colors. If I decide that my, this is just too much. Where's my dad?
Oh, look at that. All right, and there are links. Eddie put in his box video, and then Mo has put in a link to the Mixed Media March 25 information.
All right. Well, this is coming along nicely. Don't y'all agree?
I'm having a great time.
Wished I'd done more of these. This is
Yeah,
just
it's
a
kind
lot
of fun.
We could just sit here and do this the whole time. My last two here.
Hey, and I think if you have maybe a couple of winners, you could just mix it up and do different parts of the box differently.
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think so.
she entertained that longer than
I did. All right, so we've gone that way. Now we need. This is our last one. Last one.
Is there any way to get that white look with the transparency? Not really. Like, here's the whole thing, and this is why we really chuckled at the whole, because Liquitex has a clear or transparent white, and we just chuckle at that because it's funny.
Oh, I've got two more to go here. I'm sorry.
The thing about the whole white business is that it usually opaque. It makes things more opaque in the nature of it. Yeah. Even the transparent one.
Yeah, and they lie when they say transparent because it's really not.
I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's more like
BS.
Frosted glass. That's my thought.
I threatened to, and the whole thing is it's going to be quite the thing to take all this stuff off here.
Oh my God,
I'm going to have to figure out where to put it.
We did these two. It
was an ordeal, Mariah.
Okay.
Gosh, I can't believe we're having this conversation.
You need to find a new Hootie Doo before that one
I need a new hoodie because I think its little ball bearings have given out.
You need to find a more industrial, kitchen
oriented. Well, I look for those kind of things, and then I'll mention to you that I really didn't find. And within three or 4 minutes, she's got exactly what I had in mind. So I don't know why we just don't bypass that step where I actually try to find things.
Because it humors me, and I feel like you've put in your part of the work.
All right, now I can tell you right now, I don't know what the hell happened to this, but it's a little more opaque than I
want it or need it to be.
Wanted it to be.
Yeah. So
I'll just mix a bit of water. I think it's going to work. Well, it's really not going to do very much of anything, but you can see it's doing a little bit. Yeah, okay, that was a bust. No, that wasn't a good one. Well, let's up the ante here. I had this one out a while ago. When you do the mediums in these, you need to remember to give them a shaky, shaky, shake. I really like this one on the gel plate. I don't know if I'm going to like it here.
Mm-hmm.
I like how these are catching on the spires of the stars.
Right. Yeah, it kind of creates a more of an outliney business around them. So that's nice.
I kind of like this blue. I mean,
Yeah, it's all right. I think you could have left it a little more punchy.
the blue?
Yeah.
Well, no. Punchy, she says.
Silver Granny wants to know, could you use pearlescent medium as a transparent white?
You could, but I'm not really into... I want my stars to shine. I
think they're just speaking in general.
Oh, yes, you could. Sorry, I misunderstood the... But yeah. I got this, yeah. Mess. We're going to have a little bit of water because I just used it straight out of the bottle. I don't want quite that strong.
Mm-hmm.
But a bit more than this. I mean, you know, if we're going to do something, let's make it so that at least you can see that something's been done.
I have major struggles in public regarding the conversation that Becky's having and whatever. Yeah.
The what?
So there's a conversation regarding people out in public and their children and them not, acting right. And
I don't have any problems at all.
No, she doesn't. No,
I just
give judgy looks.
Teacher voice and say, "Excuse me."
Do we think that that's appropriate?
Yes.
It's basically what she'll.
And if their parents aren't, within hearing distance, and I don't know that their parents are with them, I just, sotto voce, so that they can hear.
Hey, come get your children.
It's just like, excuse me, do your parents know what you're doing?
Just calling them out. Just calling everybody out.
It usually works.
Yeah.
Well, I just figure if the parents don't have enough sense enough to do that kind of thing, somebody else ought to step in.
Well, y'all know I'm like overly aware of like things, so like
I'm liking this.
I like that too. Now, see, it needed more.
It did. You were absolutely right, Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do we have left? I think I'm going to retire that, clean up my fingers as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had mucky brown. I don't think we want to make it any brighter with the, and even, the orangey one that I used, I think that was, and I'm going to waste some paint here. Just close your eyes and don't watch.
Yeah. Look away, y'all.
Look away. Just kind of thinking maybe I need some browned out red. But we've already done that with the transparent. And I think that this is about as dark as I don't know. I'm going to add some,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what else to do now.
Okay, well, so I've done got a purple,
I've done sort of a yellowish, sort of an orangish, a brown, and a blue.
Maybe something more ready.
Well, see, I was really kind of leaning towards that. That's just going to pop up the reds. Well, I don't know. You never know. Okay, we're going to do it.
Debt. You got a card debt.
Do it.
Oh, Eddie's yelling out Jenkins.
Well, no, that might not be such a... But see, what that's going to do is it's going to pump up my green, which I've already decided I'd rather not pump up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to knock that dude back. All right, so do we want to lean towards the pink red or the tomato?
Tomato.
Tomato?
Tomato. I agree with that.
Cadmium red?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Lynn. Now I tell Izzy that hopefully someday, because of my parenting, we will become friends. But until then, I am her mother, not her friend.
Good job, Mariah. Astute information.
feel like if I say it out loud, it's true. Falls fails, Brad's there to, really
Bring it home.
He does. He's more of the disciplinarian. I have a hard time.
Unless she gets really irked.
Yeah, like Izzy knows, like if I'm upset about something, there's some real things that are happening.
Yeah. If her name Isabella, the whole name is uttered, she knows that okay, there's no messing around.
And then Brad will even jump in and be like, I don't know if you're picking up on the fact that your mom is very upset. And that is like not usual. Yeah. Well, this is very interesting. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's interesting with what's kind of happening in the crackly business of it.
Well, where the glue is.
Yeah.
Isn't that? I think that's so interesting. It's kind of hard. Yeah, okay. So, we're looking down here and we're seeing this pukey pink stuff.
Yeah, it's throwing you off.
Throwing me off.
Cut that off.
Cut that off. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll have to mix up enough to do the whole thing.
Well, I don't think that's the route. You've got better options. That's just my personal feelings. Hey, Robin.
Boy, it really makes those blue stars pop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Shiggles and grins so that I know what one it is. All right, let's bring them all back in and check them out. I really do like that, and I think glued down someplace, it almost looked like a Texas Longhorn.
Oh, it does. Or one of those, those devil claw things.
Yeah.
Those were always in Holly. That's where I remember them. What were those called? Devil claws?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you take and grind up the seeds, they're medicinal. Yeah, we used to have them you wanted to get rid of them because when they grab onto the cattle's leg and go in like this, and they would pierce it, and they could get infection, and it's all kinds of gross stuff. All right. I need to put that back on there, but I have to turn that thing, and I'm not going to do that right now.
Oh, hey, Kiki.
Okay, so let's get all this on a white background here. All right, we know that one was red. This was number 1, purple.
Now that it's soaked in, especially on those yellow areas, it's going more brown.
Mm-hmm. Which
Yeah, that's kind of the...
Don't hate that. I love that.
That's kind of growing on me.
Because it just makes it look ever so slightly, used.
Yeah, grungy.
It's been around a long time.
Yeah, it's road art.
Road art. This is a definite no because
it's
all
just
it does...
too punchy.
It just punches up everything you don't want punched up, and then we had to deal with that with the white, so that is a definite nay.
Well, still keep them all together. People want to see them.
All right.
I like that one very much.
It's between these two.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Jennifer. What do y'all think?
I'm just leaning towards this. The reason being.
Of course. Yeah.
The reason being is because it alters all of the colors without
Yes, that's true.
emphasizing
yeah. I mean, you spent a lot of time getting those colors.
And
Yeah.
I really honestly did do
Yeah.
that. All kidding aside, I planned that, and I mean there were some places that I had to come in and add little pieces, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to keep this sucker kind of clean.
I know.
It's really hard for me to do over here where I brayer off. I did put down two things of tape there too. All right, let's bring this back and I want to show you what I'm talking about. I did try to distribute.
Right.
Okay, so like those stars, you know, help keep the whole movement going. Oh, Izzy's things are inside there. I was going, what?
It's rolling around.
And I don't know, what is that? Dear, we've already got it. Boo-boo. I'll have to fix that. All right. Well, I know I said I was going to use these for cards to send to y'all, but the reason I'm doing this is so that you can get away from the edge of that.
Yeah.
And be able to compare.
Oh, I think it's great. And that was the one I liked the least as we were going through it. But as it soaked in, I think that gets the job done, but still you get to see the colors that were created. Yeah. Now, if my second favorite was the blue one.
Me too.
But again.
Yeah, because, you know, if we put them up there and we say, okay, can you see what is happening here? It's really...
It alters everything.
It alters everything. And I think you lose some of your oranges, although I don't really have any of that orange on this particular card. That was kind of a boo-boo.
Well, it would just make it brown. I mean, you kind of do have it with the stars. That's what would happen, like in the bottom corner there or whatever. Yeah. That's basically what would happen to it.
So, I just, I really think this is it. It's dirtying out the circus.
Hey, cat.
And getting it into my ballpark of what I really like.
Wonderful.
Now, here's what Mariah suggested, because I told her, I said, you know, I'm not going to change the toilet paper rolls. I'm going to put them in just like they are, so that you have that. You can bring them back out and say, okay, this is what it looked like, you know, because you're not going to see them anyway. But I think it would be a nice nod to say, okay, this is how it started out. The other thing she said is I could leave the bottom bright and not.
I think the inside's better.
I do too. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Alrighty then. What time is it?
I was trying to think about that. Thanks, guys. I'm so happy that you remembered that, because I was like, I couldn't remember if, we do have a grungy tread stamp. Tire tread. Judy P. designed it.
Oh.
Yeah. Been a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to definitely do something with these during the month of March. Just shove that back in there. I probably should save some of my
You're not going to paint the box today?
Well, I didn't think I was going to. I didn't think that was going to be terribly interesting.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I mean, we've done the thing. She's going to do the thing to the thing.
Yeah. I mean, unless y'all are just dying to watch me paint brown on something, I can't imagine that you would. But, you know.
Let us know. This is your opportunity.
Yeah, this is your opportunity.
And those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. That is the #1 way to get us out there into the YouTube universe of things. That is how people go, oh, I like this. And then, you know, oh, you like this? I like this too.
Oh, I'm just going to bite it today. And that's what
are you biting?
Clean this.
Oh, she's getting mad.
I'm getting mad at it. It's not turning like it's supposed to. I can't access my paints.
I don't think
irritated.
I don't think that you should do anything to it until you have a new thing to put the things on. It's a, you know.
Well, that may involve you.
Okay. We can make that happen after the stream.
My gold isn't closing up, and I need for it to. I've got to
Good golly.
peel off its little.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. There's an E. For excellent.
Yes.
There we go. Like that snap sound. That means it's missing. This is my gold that I need balls for the bottom.
Now, we need to go through my sprays.
I need to just go through this whole thing and clean it all off, and you're absolutely right. And I need for you to find me something.
Okay.
And I need it tomorrow. I need it today. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Oh my God. We've got to go and get our GPS. They've recalled our GPS.
How are you going to find it?
You're going to hope hell it can. Anyway,
Jokes.
it's so funny because I told Mariah, I said, the GPS is not working on the van.
And I really just thought
it was my old phone. I blamed it on my old phone.
User issue.
And a user issue.
Mm-hmm.
But come to find out,
Mm-hmm.
Chrysler recalled the GPS system.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's now, sort of
can you
ironic.
Can you make the joke when you go in there and be like, we could barely find y'all? Please let me know how that goes.
Alrighty, well, let's just do something fun and interesting over here. We've got
yes, I know. I got the joke approved. I love it. Eddie told me it was a good one.
It was a good one. Okay, we've got some mighty fine papers to work with here.
Yeah.
As far as stars, that's a good one.
Ooh.
Oh, I just love this one. And here's the thing. I think we should just do this because...
Just do it.
Let me... all right, this could...
Hey, Lexi.
You might hear some crashing and burning, but
you can go to the beginning and go through fast and then meet up with us.
Harmed in the pursuit of said photo file.
Hey, what is that? I mean, I know what it is, but like, why?
Why is it?
Why?
What is it or why is it?
Yeah, and what?
I found it in some stuff. Yeah, it's an impression plate.
Yeah, well,
that kind of got lost. I think actually.
Where are the other ones? Because we still have yet to find them.
We've already discussed this.
She's like,
I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's somewhere. It will reveal itself at the opportune time.
Okay.
I'm not making myself crazy looking for that.
We're not doing texture plates until she finds them.
That's
right.
That
just seems to be the thing around here. I love this. That's happening on the screen.
Just sure I had some more stars here.
Can you use that one though? You're going to use it?
What?
That texture plate?
No. It just happened to be in the way. I don't think that's got Christmas trees on it, but I'm seeing those stars there, and I was just really enamored of the stars.
Oh, and that's so if you can see, it's a tree upside down.
Coffee beans. Dadgummit, I saw.
Welcome to PM Artist Dude. We're gonna look through some things.
Coffee beans. Look at those little buggers. They're cuter.
They also look like macaroons.
Anyway, I had bacon, I think.
If y'all want to know how to do stencil storage, this ain't it.
Here's some stars.
This is a cautionary tale.
Cautionary. Yeah, keep your breakfast items together.
Why are the breakfast items in with? Oh, because they're just strips. This is the file for strips.
Now here's some cute little stars. That might be. I'm just pulling out the stars.
Okay.
We've hearted ourselves out. We're not going to heart anymore.
Yeah.
I like that one. Obviously, it's very well used.
Yeah, and it's also a mess up.
It is?
Yeah, see how those two spots don't have the thingies
I like them.
Well, I understand that, but it's not, that's...
Well, this is a mighty fine piece of stuff here.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, that's from Rhonda.
That's not stars, but...
It's one of the ornate strips.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
That's one that comes with the Sea of Crescents and the mandala. versions of them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And here's X's. X's might be good.
These are my X's from Texas in stripper form.
Yeah, they look really good.
There's 2 versions of these, I think.
Now, here's another, and this one may be just
That's
off of a...
Sea of Crescents. Mm-hmm. That's one of the bigger ones. There's different sets.
Okay, I'm really liking...
all the X's come together.
Yeah, I'm really liking the smaller ones.
I can't remember if we turned this into a set. I kind of feel like we didn't. It
kind of got mucked up.
You have to alter.
I think it'll still work.
She altered that.
Yeah.
She cut the edges off.
And
that's one of the volume strippers. That's the outer part of the Morocco piece that is one of the volume strippers.
And do you send that automatically?
Yes.
Okay, the reason I'm looking for a certain set of stars, and I don't know that they're in here. Carrie mentioned the moon and whatnot the other day. Oh my gosh, here's the oranges of the breakfast thing, except that's the big one.
Yeah. Most of the stripper sets come in small and large. Yeah. And
here's the bacon.
There's the bacon.
And there's the eggs.
Eggs are tricky.
Eggs are tricky. Oh, and here's an eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's muss about with that.
Might be cool with the stars and stuff. Yeah,
the stars. Stars in my eyes. Fred to stare at. I like some of that stuff, but
those are Carrie's.
And I love this.
Well, those you designed. I'm glad you like your stuff.
I was gonna say, whoever did that was really brilliant. That's really
Dipsy Doodles.
Yeah.
In the large format.
Okay, and here, look, I've got bubbles. Oh no.
Well, I think you did that. No, you didn't. That wasn't on purpose. This is no.
It was an oopsie.
That is that Messy Borders. I can't remember. There's a 1 and a 2, I believe, and that's from Darcy.
Yeah, here's one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so there's 2, volume 1, volume 2, Messy Borders.
I'm gonna try to get this flat.
Hey, I think I'm hitting these pretty good.
You are. A mighty fun job.
Look at all those unused stencils. She hid them.
I did. When I don't want her to steal them, I put them in these things. I kind of like that because there's some things I like on that.
That's Fran's. I can't remember what we call that one. That was like something math, I think. I know it's by Fran.
This has got some cool little symbols on it, but I think I've got what I need. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some, not necessarily, she can find the rest of the hope-de-do things. All right, the reason I got these out was because of
Bye,
this
Lorraine.
one right
Thanks
here.
for hanging.
Because this is not requiring a full-on...
I know, we really do. We need to, Rhonda.
What?
We need to play a game of Name That Stencil. Have people come on.
Now, see, I could put some orange slices here.
Lori was enjoying the looking through inventory. And hello, Lori.
Eyeball might be interesting. I don't love the eggs so much. And I don't love them because they're really hard. They're little boingy parts.
Listen, the eggs were...
Yeah.
The eggs are
The
tricky.
bacon.
The bacon
looks like a screen.
Well, and it can also, if you turn it sideways, is very landscapey.
It is landscapey. There's the hills and the valleys. Now, this is good too. And I'm
love
changing my mind.
That thing probably weighs 3 times as much as what it originally did.
But I really like this, and look how nicely it fits into that space there.
Yeah, I hear from Fran every once in a while. She pops in. Violet, I haven't heard from in a while. I don't know if she watches still or. I mean, I
I
think
don't
she's
know.
around. They're doing things. They just don't stream anymore.
Well, I know this the other day, and I think this was where I saw it was in, she said she was almost finished painting. You know, she had a mold problem. They had to
Yeah, they had.
redo her almost entire house, I think.
Yeah, so I think she's been doing a lot of, and then she's been out and about, like Fran in particular.
Right. Taking classes, going places,
Mhm.
visiting her family.
Mhm.
Okay, and what I'm doing here is I'm sectioning off these 3 stars here. I want those 3. I don't want
Exactly.
that one.
I love, see, Lexi, you were right on. She
What?
says sometimes you gotta have a boinger, and fixing it can totally change the vibe. See, those eggs just are I don't know,
What are we talking about?
like the eggs, because they're boingers.
Oh, they're boingers. Yeah.
But you could fix those or alter them.
You could.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I'm trying to find, we're really at the point. You got any fat tape over there that you don't like of the non-stick 'em?
Listen, I don't really like how you approached that, but doesn't make me just want to hand things over to you is what I'm trying to say.
I need to fix my fix.
Kind of depends on what the baby has
If she thinks anything that she has access to is hers.
Yeah.
That's how she defines it. I think I've used up all of the fat ones. All I've got are these thin ones that I use on my.
Well, I have to hide things back here. I just want you to know that.
Well, it's a really scary thing when you hide things because sometimes you hide things so.
I got mermaids. I like these, but I mean, I don't know how much of them I need. But it is good sticky stuff.
I don't want to use that.
You don't want to use the mermaids? Okay.
Oh.
Hold on.
I might actually like that. Let's try to see what is it. Oh, that might work. I don't know if I have enough. The problem is I'm on my rolls of tape. I don't know how much is on there.
Okay, and that stuff is misrepresents itself. I have this one. It's not as bad as that one, but sort of plain. But remember, you know what's funny is that stuff does sometimes transfer because of the printing on it. I don't know if you remember that, but I'm telling you.
Okay, now you don't have to use, you don't have to do the whole space. I just need enough that I can come in and.
Oh, that's a good tip. Rhonda says use painter's tape and you just put it on your shirt first and then it decreases the sticky.
Could have done that because I've got a whole bunch of that over in this drawer that I can't really get to over here. That's a good, yeah, and this because, it's a lot more, I think that's good. Okay. Sure that we don't have a tumbling down of things. Here's my little bubbles. Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. What are we gonna do here?
Eddie's back. He spent a bit of time looking through the PM Artist Studio website. That's hilarious.
For what?
I don't know.
What's
I
he
guess
looking
he's just looking through things.
Finding things?
Did you find anything?
Okay, so what color? And this is always because I think I'm just gonna have to use like a neutral, and I'm really thinking about white. And I know that sounds really boring, but
No, I think it's a good call.
I'm really liking this. I don't know why I haven't used this.
You used the smaller ones.
Oh, I did?
I think quite a bit when they came out. I believe. I vaguely remember that, but because that one's kind of an early one of Rhonda's. Mm-hmm. Yes, lacy borders. That's it. Yes. Or ornate lace strips, I think is what they. Yeah. What happened there? Oh, you clipped it.
I clipped it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's twirly teardrops on snowshoes. Yeah, business. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wished I could nail this down because it, comes
Well,
up.
why don't you put your one of your little gel plates down and hold it in place?
Think that'll work?
Maybe. I mean, it's worth it.
Worth a whirl?
Worth a whirl. One of your
I've got
cleaner, stickier ones.
Cleaner, stickier one.
I mean, no. Oh,
somewhat.
Hey, there's less boinging about.
Less boinging about. Kind of feather that out a little bit there. That was a really great idea, Mariah. Really struggled with that.
I mean, as much fun as it is watching you chase it around the table.
Remember, you can do this kind of cleanup business if you have paint on your
paint.
If you don't have paint down, it's kind of a rough go.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. I like this. So you think you're going to use some of these for your...
Kind of like a master board?
Yeah. For the cards coming for the Mixed Media March 25.
I'm thinking so. Let's do some beans just for chuckles and grins.
Mm-hmm.
These little beans and see what they look like.
Or macaroons. I always like to say that. Or macaroons.
Look at those little buggers. Isn't that cute?
I love it. Or they could be like spaceships.
Yeah. It could be lots of things.
I mean, it fits the theme. That's kind of what I'm saying.
All right. Let's see here. Well, that's kind of dark. I could go ahead and put some. I'm really loving the beans.
They could be pills. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could be hamburgers.
They could be hamburgers.
Toppling hamburgers.
Yes, because this is from the breakfast strips. So there was eggs, bacon, and oranges.
I'm going to do some orange slices too.
Eggs, bacon, oranges. Yeah, I think there are 4 in that set. That's one of the rare ones where there's just 4. Most of the time, our strips have 5. Or I'm missing some, right? Because we got beans, eggs, bacon, oranges.
What did I do with my oranges?
Oh, and waffles. That's right. So there are 5. Thank you, Mo. I forgot about that. Waffles.
Well, I don't know where my waffle is. I may not even have recognized it as such.
Probably not. And it probably ended up in like a mark making, situation.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Maya's book that she sent.
Oh, you mean Akiko.
Akiko. The color combos.
Mm-hmm. I love that book.
I think this is looking very Asian-y.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great. I like that, Lynn. That's funny. She says, and if you put a dot at one end and a few squiggly legs, then you've got little bugs.
Ladybugs.
Or that, Becky. Uh-huh.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now let's get some of the other stars here. And we're going to bring in some.
You want me to? I can mention it.
What?
Paula's ginkgo leaf. Do you have your memories of Japan's ATCs?
Yes, I do, and I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Where's your box of all of your like the smaller? Because I think it's in there.
Yeah, I think it is too, but they're all mixed up over here. Because remember, we had some structural.
Oh, we did?
Well, I did. Some structural.
There was a situation.
Situations.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, they're just let's just say the coffee beans are up for interpretation.
I know, but aren't they just wonderful?
They are fabulous. I mean, that just speaks to their versatility.
Versatility. I mean, that's the kind of people we are. Mm-hmm. We're versatility. And yeah, lots of versatility.
Yes, and these stars, there's like a set. I don't remember exactly. Oh, maybe Mo will find it. I don't remember because there's like stars, hearts, and it could just be stars and hearts. And it's one of our sets. Yeah. Let me, 1 second. Yeah, I know. It's. Okay. Strips for wisecrackers. I think. No, maybe? No, those are different. But there are those, if you're looking for, you know, stars and kind of the ones that go with the wisecracker. Those are Paula's. Maybe Christmas? Oh, you know what? They're not ours. They are Christy Hartman. Holiday Strips Volume 1. There you go. That's a fun set. Let me tell you. And not just for the holidays. She's gotten used. That's why she was looking at some of those ones. Like with the little tree at the bottom. But like very cool set. Again, like 2 or 3 years old now. But this is the beauty of the PM Artist Studio.
Yeah.
It's always available. Unless, of course, we really just, if it doesn't sell, we are thinking about taking some things down, but. Ricky says that she is sitting here at her computer and she's pointing out where she thinks that you should put a color and you are not listening.
Dadgummit, it happens so much of the time.
She does this thing too.
And the internet waves, they just get lost. Sorry, sweetie.
And Eddie says, point louder.
What is she saying?
Yeah, I think you need something in that dark area right there that you're probably going, no, at the top. Next to the orange slice. Between the orange slice and the stars in the corner. In fact, I can't believe you put those stars in that corner because it really says, look at me, look at me. That seems out of character.
So annoying sometimes. There, does that make it better
A
for you?
little bit, yeah.
I think I need turquoise.
Yeah.
Y'all agree?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want metallic.
No, because you don't want to introduce that now.
No. No, I need a bright turquoise. Where's my bright turquoise? It's being used for something else. Did you find that the gold hearts on the turquoise ground?
Yes.
And what did you do with it?
I have it over here on my stuff.
Okay.
What?
Well, I wanted to show it.
Oh. I just thought you were giving it to me.
Gotta be careful here because if I start mixing orange and blue together, you know what happens. Look at brown. We've already got some browned out areas here. We don't really need any more.
I love this.
I think I need some blue beans.
Blue beans. Oh, the orange slices look like little parasols. Parasol? Parasol.
Oh,
Sol.
look at that. Some
Oh.
ombre beans.
That's...
All right, we're going to cover these stars down here because Mariah keeps saying I'm emphasizing my corner. Look at how that
Oh, look
works.
at Darcy. All right. She's throwing out some tips and tricks. If you are working on a project and trying to think of a color to use, it is a good idea to repeat the colors from the bottom layers. Just as bottomer. I like that. It's very Texan. I don't know if she meant to do that, but yes. Like I love the ombre beans. Try to do that on purpose. Blue beans equal magic beans. I think you should leave it alone.
What y'all think? Okay, just one area is kind of bothering me, and this is this area here. I think it needs to be integrated with something
Yeah,
else.
you went a little heavy with your outer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That.
Business. Well, I don't know if blue is the answer, but. Oh, and then the, Rhonda said, what about the circles in the new fireworks stencil? That would be good on here because it has the little circles and the stars.
Oh.
Do you know what? She doesn't know where that is.
I kind of do.
I mean, it'll be in the pile.
I don't know where it is what I'm saying. I don't.
Now, I am going to throw this out here, but I do not agree with it. Lynn says she thinks it needs black for drama. I don't agree with that.
Hey, here's the thing. I agree. But not with this. I want to stamp on it. And I've got some stamps in mind.
Sometimes I think that these things are all just fine without putting some black on it. That's my personal feelings.
I don't know if I help that.
About this.
Mix a little, make a little.
Now, what would be really cool is some gold spatter all the way across it. Whoosh.
Trying to get. What?
Grace says, it's okay for you to be wrong, Mariah. It is. That made me laugh.
All right, mudded that up a little bit. All right.
But Eddie's on Team Spatter.
He's on Team Spatter?
I think he is. He says spatter that ish.
See, that's looking good.
I don't know about sure. You know what the nice thing, please don't put any more of that out. Okay. The nice thing about this thing is that it's gonna get cut up, so there'll be some really awesome areas, and then there's gonna be some that you can be like, let's do something else with that, or put some other things on top of that. Rhonda's also on Team Spatter. And Lynn also agrees with the spattering. And she says, how about both? She's all the things. I think you need to leave it alone. Just grab what you have. More papers over there. I love this, and you just so what she wants to do is mess it up, so then she can do some major things to it. That's what she wants to do. That's usually the go-to. You got 34 minutes to.
I can muck it up in 34 minutes.
Please don't. I'm gonna come over there and yank it from her.
There, I got it back. All right, I'm not saying it's done. I'm just saying that's as much as I'm going to do today.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We've got shiny stars.
I think you should pick out some different
colors.
Well, or some different stencil things. Maybe. People like looking through the folders. Lori was enjoying them.
All right. Well, you could be right. I mean, it's not like that is my problem, and I acknowledge that problem.
What is the?
Oh, I want to show that.
Show you. But what's your problem?
Is that once I use something, that's just what I want to do. I just want to keep on doing it and doing it and doing it.
Well, I think most people are that way.
You think so?
Yep.
I don't think so. It's called Constellation.
Yeah, we chuckled about this because she goes, "Well, what do you think of this?" Or what did you ask me? And it was hilarious because I was like,
I said, "What do you think about this background color?" Is what I said with the gold. And you know how I achieved this?
No, that wasn't the question, but it was hilarious. I wish all were there.
I don't remember being amused by it, but maybe.
No, we chuckled about it because it was kind of one of those things. It wasn't what you were asking me, but the way that you asked me set me up for, yeah, I think it looks like a constellation. And then you chuckled. Anyway.
This color plus...
that was totally, you had to be there. And she was there, but still doesn't remember it.
I don't, it's not coming back to me.
It obviously wasn't as funny to her as I thought.
These are the two colors I mixed together to get this beautiful blue.
Look at that.
Isn't it gorgeous? And it does some kind of weird things, like kind of.
But that's finally pulled the stars. Remember, these are the stars.
But I'm telling you what. I had to go along with my little fingernail and grab the little pointy parts of the stars and pick them up off the plate. Each and every one of them.
It was not going to be a short.
No, it wasn't going to be something that we just ripped off the plate.
That could have been a 30-minute video right there.
Absolutely could have.
Picking stars off.
Picking stars off. And you wouldn't have been entertained, and you would have mostly just been angry. All right, so this is kind of embarrassing, Really, somebody that
hi Margaret
has access. Oh, here's gears. I could do gears.
Let's see.
I do like this one.
Well, you altered that one, but yes,
that's a good one.
That's a newer one. That's Sophia's.
Put that one out.
Ink spot.
Oh, and here, and these are all. And I know I just keep using these, but these are what I consider my go-to. Right here. Honeycomb. Well, not so much hearts anymore, but honeycomb and
I don't think that was honeycomb. I think that was the snakeskin one.
Snakeskin.
Yeah, that's snakeskin.
Okay, I'm going to put snakeskin over there. But these are ones that I used when I did the Valentine.
Mo said it would be really cool if we could see the good ones.
No, not necessarily. Okay, I'm kind of done with that bunch. This was a good one
There we go.
for some patterns and whatnot.
Okay, so that is one of the ATC sets. I don't know which volume it is because there's a few volumes. That's one of the smaller of the Dipsy Doodles. 5P, yes. Hey, Paula.
Here's just some plain old circles. You never go wrong with plain old circles. I'm always using this one, so I'm not going to use it. Here's gears. We'll keep that one.
Oh, so Rhonda says, what about the jacks? In the back there, jacks?
Yeah.
On the green?
I just think they're kind of big.
Size matters.
Size matters. It do.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep coming. I love this thing. It's just because it's so weird. I don't know who made that, but
Paula.
I too love it. Okay. I love it so much. Now, if this rolls off my rather, I think I'm not feeling flowers.
No.
No. Now I do kind of like this. I don't know what this is or whose it is, but
Well, that's kind of a. Well, it's Miriam's. Barbed. Is it barbed? Line something barbed, maybe.
have a whole bunch of words here. Got trees going both ways. I like that thing. And these guys are always good for some pointing and, for variety.
All right, that's good. Calling you.
Okay.
Done. That was 2 minutes of looking through the box. Maybe that's what I should do is just start timing her. Be like, all right, you got 2 minutes to pull some things.
Okay.
And then you gotta put it away.
I'm nixing that one.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go for this.
All right. Stencil choice has changed paper choice.
Very true. Very true. But I also have this gold stuff here. Goldie Pinky.
Goldie pink. I like the one that's down there. It seems like that's gonna be more dramatic.
Okay. Well, I can use up the colors that I've got here. Okay.
Oh, bye, Liz.
Oh, look at that.
That's a piece from the pumpkin set. I can tell you that. I'm pretty sure. It's a pumpkin piece.
That. Okay. All right, so we're gonna kind of got strippy things going on here. Any few.
Now this particular one, okay. There is a strip set. It's one of the volumes. I can't guarantee that this particular one is it, because there were
multiple versions.
Multiple versions, and there have been some freebie pieces that are out in the wild.
And I also alter edges.
Yeah, the squiggly bits from the pumpkins. Yep. Gray, I'm putting on the...
I'm just grabbing whatever paint's available out here.
I like that. Yeah. And the blue's beautiful with that.
Yeah. I like it. Now, before I put it away, I need to do some more someplace else. And I'm out of blue. Hoo-hoo.
Oh, bye, Colleen. Thanks for hanging.
Just keep moving those toilet paper rolls around. And I really like the blue with a little bit of, kind of. There
is a foam stamp of this. It's one of the stripper set pieces, too. I believe volume 1.
More white out here.
Yeah, you need to kind of bust up the box of color.
And sometimes these ones that you like to do pointing with, it's really nice to have that edge on them. or your fingers to hold on to them.
Yeah.
For example, this little dauber here. I want to make sure I'm going the right way on the first one. Because I can hold on to this while I'm pointing in on these that I've already cut. Oh, shit.
Sugar biscuits.
Sugar biscuits. Oh, well. Everything I have has paint on it. I don't know why.
It goes with the outfit.
It sort of does. Did y'all notice I had on Ruth today?
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought this scarf went
It's
so
fabulous.
You know?
And the hat?
And the hat?
The hat is actually mine. Dana sent us each one. That's mine.
Well,
I haven't seen it much. She uses it more. But that's okay. She did hook me up with the other hat the other day. And I do know where to get it if I have worn it a couple of times. Mm-hmm. Oh, purple. Yes. Griffin Shale. Rhonda says purple. I agree with this.
Yeah, but purple should always be part of any competition. I'm going to put out quite a blob of white there since I've been using that with. And this is absolutely the wrong purple. I mean, the wrong red for a good purple. Cadmium is not a good purple red.
Well,
you need this one.
And the purple, I was
which is quinacridone Rose Deep.
Did you put the purple over there?
Oh, the quinacridone purple?
No, the one that. Never mind. You're doing a thing. You do you.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get a bit of blue and a bit of this and a bit
Love that. I was like I was waiting to see if you gave more information because I wasn't sure if I read that right. That's funny. You can save it for her birthday. I like that. Yeah. Great. I know. I was kind of having that panic too, but I'm trying not to get like stressed about. I do have the designs picked out for what's going to be in March, but then I'm also like, we're very busy in March because we got the whole March mixed media March thing. And then just, doing that. Plus, yeah. Ooh. These are some good layers.
I think that they are, and that's what you have to keep in mind. That we're not necessarily, this isn't a finisher.
No.
By any means. But just, as long as you've got your stencil going, coming in and repeating whatever color you have in one place, flip your design around and do the same thing somewhere else. That's
Angie,
just going to be...
Thank you. And we have been trying to kind of do that, bringing in more of the old stuff, because I know that, A, there are people that own them and love to see them in use, or B, people have never seen them, and that's cool too, because it's like...
Yeah. Okay, I'm not feeling this red here, but I'm going to muck it up and make it more.
Well, Cheryl, judging by the book that you sent me, I don't think you're struggling as much as you think that you are. She says she's struggling with layers, but I mean, look at this.
Oh, those are lovely. And I love the card. The
Yeah.
card, absolutely. I was like, oh, wonderful, wonderful composition.
Oh, the little
It's
bird
just
is
so
cute.
simple and so elegant.
Yeah. I think you just need to build your confidence in the fact that you're doing a good job. So, you've heard it here. You're doing a good job. Just keep it up.
Oh, my God.
Sugar biscuits all over the place today. What you doing there, Patricia?
Well, I just put enough yellow out here to
Make things
sink a
happen.
boat. We're just going to have to go with it. Well, that's pretty non-committal. All right, let's just get something else here. We have, oh, here, this will be good for yellow.
The hearts return.
Well, we'll just cover them up.
Yeah. I like what you're doing on the stencil. Those are some fabulous color combos right there. Cut that up and just glue it down.
Exactly. Yeah, I knew that would be good on the purple.
And Eddie said, hashtag bricks. We should not even mention bricks. But the hearts is basically, we're February's bricks. But that seems, that's legit. Oh, well, okay, snakeskin. I think you should, yes, with the hearts and everything. I think that's appropriate. It feels very Paula Abdul-ish. I don't know why. But, some of y'all get that.
Okay, I see. I really like that because what it's doing is using these opaque colors, because I'm using the white. It is covering up our hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just getting parts of them. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fab?
Wasn't that good? See, my brain went there, and then I was like, Paul Abdul, heck yeah. See, Eddie gets me.
I don't know what that means.
So Paula Abdul had a song called well, I don't know if that was the name of it, but in the song it says Cold Hearted Snake, and so you have hearts and snake skin.
Oh.
She was working that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is coming along quite splendidly.
Becky, I would love, do you guys have any of that on video?
What?
She said in 8th grade in her pom-pom dance, they did it to the cold-hearted snake. Mm-hmm. She can still do the dance. Well.
There you go.
I would like video.
It's one of those things that just talking about doesn't quite cut the mustard.
That's right,
sweetie.
Mm-hmm. Yep, see? We all want to see it. We put it up on the YouTubes. You can start a members only thing.
I'll save this for last.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else did I have here that I thought I couldn't live with? Oh, gears.
This is a Christy Hartman, so steampunk strippers, I think, something, steampunk strips, yeah. Oh, there you go, next, yep, next Zoom meeting, be ready, Becky.
What is that?
For our next designer meeting, we're expecting a show. She does it at work sometimes when it comes on. You're getting me more excited. The more information you get me, I'm on board with this. I love the pink. I love the hearts. The hearts, the snake, the gears. This piece is awesome. You're scaring me. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Oh. Oh, that's a little bright, but, you know. Repeat and...
Like I said, I've got lots of yellow over here. I have to use it.
Sue says, Becky, it sounds like you had so much fun. Our 8th grade gym modern dance was to Bridge Over Troubled Waters. 55 years later, she still can't listen to it. I love that y'all share these things with us. Thank you. Oh, yes, this is one of the ATCs from set volume 4. Thank you, Mo. If ever you're looking for the links to the stencils and things, stencil stamps and things that we show, you will find those links there in chat. If you don't see the chat, a lot of times if you are on mobile, you can do a little swipey back and forth kind of thing, and supposedly the chat will then appear. We have that on good what would it on good authority? Yeah.
Yes.
That's the saying. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. We've got about 13 minutes here. You know, a lot can happen, you never know. Plus we're enjoying this chitty chat that we're having over here in the live chat. That is one reason to show up to live streams. If you can't make it, that's okay. Let us know. You can follow along in the like if you want to comment as you go in the comments down below. Comment as you go down below. I like that too. Now, I will tell you this. Sometimes you might want to, like if you're on your desktop, type your comments, because there's nothing worse. And I tell you, we've all done it. Where you think that you've hit the enter and then you didn't, and then you get off the video and then you're like, sugar biscuits, where did my comment that I just spent, you know,
3 hours.
Well, 2 hours. This stream is 2 hours, and if you're watching it in real time, you know, or at real speed, then that's how it goes. Or at least an hour if you're watching it on double speed. We're totally fine with that. Although I think I probably sound very chipmunky.
Possibly. Possibly.
She thought about that one for a second, but she's like, yeah, she ain't wrong. Yeah, there we go. Oh yes, dancing graffiti mask. That's the there's a full so graffiti. In fact, a majority. I'm trying to think about this because I don't want to say, you know, the wrong thing. A majority of the stripper sets all have full versions, meaning those started out as like larger stencil sets, or you know, it comes in like a 5x7, 8x10, 9x12, but the scale is going to be different, so that's a bonus there. And I think I'm hoping that there'll be some more mashups coming too. Tambien. But we've been a little crazy busy this month, so patience. Mm-hmm. When you were a cheerleader, did you guys do dance routines? I don't think that was really a thing then.
Yeah.
Was it?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all the information she's giving. Just confirmation that yes. Do you remember any of them
With
and were there
pom-poms.
songs? Yeah, but what songs?
Oh, hell, I don't know. I'm not musically inclined.
Mm-hmm.
I really,
Mm-hmm. I know. You see, I was thinking about that too, Mo. We just need, sometimes just it's. Oh, now she's just doing painty business.
well, I'm just doing this in these areas where it's, pukey.
Mm. Okay. Oh, they want to see a picture of you as a teenager.
Oh, well, we have them somewhere.
Mm-hmm. We do. I'll see what I can find. Can't remember. Are the pictures still under your bed or did we take those to storage?
No, I still have some under my bed. It's not
Okay.
hard to get to.
Yeah, you got to kind of move the bed to.
I want you to appreciate that color match there.
Oh, and they want to see pictures of me. There's one in particular that might be funny to show, but I basically look the same. I got nothing. You got 8 minutes to do your painting
to muck about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was not. I was not on any squad. I was on the math team, calculator team.
My favorite one is your baseball jersey.
Yes, that was the one that
shaved head.
Mm-hmm.
Business.
Kind of looked like an OG.
With some definite.
I didn't show my shaved head underneath though. That was a little sad. No, that's a missed opportunity.
Certainly was.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Rhonda says she pictures me as a kind of like a punk rocker, but no, that really wasn't my vibe then.
She was more into the
MTV raps.
Gangster scene.
I really was. Loved that. Loved the baggy pants. I love some.
Oh, there's a mushed out rose.
I like that.
Really is kind of okay, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Fits the theme.
It's kind of getting our color back without.
Nope. I was not. Nope. Not theater. Not at all.
I was.
She was.
Well, not in high school.
No,
we didn't even have art.
I was.
There, I finally got a deadgum rose print there.
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of. Sometimes if your paint's kind of ushy, you're not going to get a good.
See, Michelle won else. She was too. She was a little bit.
She was what?
She was, long styles is Yo MTV raps. That's all I gotta say. I mean, seriously, I absolutely loved and adored the fact that Yo MTV raps was a thing. The roses, that was some good business right there. Well, that wasn't actually too long ago. Those pictures were done here at this house. That was like 7 years ago.
What pictures?
Paula said, I found pictures of you and Brad on the Liquid Fly Designs website.
This is how you layer it up, ladies and gents.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
whatever you put down, if you don't like it, you just put something over the top of it. And that yellow was just a little bit on the bright side, but
Yeah.
look at that. Totally, totally made that happen there.
Oh, Michelle. I didn't do the fingernails though.
Oh my! Did I tell him? Can I tell him my story about the fingernails?
You've told them about the fingernails when you wore your fake fingernails and then poked it through your pantyhose.
Teacher from the Black Lagoon.
She's not good with fingernails.
I ripped my pantyhose up and hurt my head. Pushing my glasses up. That big scrape.
It's dangerous.
Look at that.
Ooh, yes.
That's looking
they need, you
mighty
gotta
fine.
stack them roses.
Stack those roses. Now, sometimes I chop these papers up and put them in your orders.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Maybe
you need to...
one right there, I think.
And then from that look, I kind of transitioned into more kind of clubby kid, you know, like still the big jeans. Love big jeans. Still love big jeans. I get a little upset because I'm like, when is that coming back? Because I'm a fan.
Well, it's starting. They did the boot cut at whatever. So
yeah, I think so.
Bell bottom.
Any day. I'm expecting that to show up.
Any day now.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, and then went kind of clubby and lots of glitter and weird makeup, and she still just chuckles about that.
She was getting gas at the station, and when she paid for it, the attendant said, "Oh my God, you look like a fairy blew up on you."
And I said, "Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment." And I walked out. I was very sparkled up.
Izzy's big on the sparkles, and she's been putting her. I got to tell you about her makeup.
She's learning.
Yeah. And we both.
We were all like, "No, that ain't it."
She just looked like she was sunburnt.
Yeah. I'm like, people are gonna ask you if you're okay.
I said, why do you put it on your nose?
I know. I don't know what the boop on the nose
forehead.
is.
She's been watching some kind of stupid videos.
I don't know. I did ask her that. I'm like, who are you watching? Because they are giving you bad advice.
Bad advice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm feeling like that's a good one.
Super sparkle. All right, we're at time.
Really?
Yeah, I know. You just point your way through the last hour.
Well, I hope this was entertaining.
I had a good time. We had a good combo today. I don't know if it was all about the art, but we had good times. I think shows good layering skills, so you can even watch it without the sound on and just, you know, see the layering. Because look at that thing. I love the color thing that was done at the beginning. That was very helpful.
I think
and well thought out, Patricia.
I endeavor to do so, and you know, and when I don't endeavor to do so, it's not because I didn't want to. It's just because something else happened, and
I need to know more about this. Paula, please send me information. I don't know what that is, but she says her worst fashion was spandeau ballet. I don't really know what that is. Maybe spandex and ballet stuff. Was this the 80s business? Yeah, maybe that's what she's talking about.
It's one of those, just because it comes in your size doesn't necessarily mean you should wear it.
Yeah.
Kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. Anyway, P, what do we tell the people as we're leaving?
Love you.
Like a
long haul.
bye, guys.
Bye.